Money lost can be earned again, but time lost is gone forever. Every one of us has 24 hours today, no more and no less. Some will use these hours to build, to grow, to create, while others will waste them on distractions that lead nowhere. The clock never pauses, never waits, never shows mercy. Every tick is a reminder that life is passing, with or without your permission. Time is not just a resource, it is your life measured in minutes and hours. When you waste time, you are wasting life itself. Ask yourself, are you living or are you just existing? Are you counting days or making days count? The richest man in the world cannot buy back a single second. The most powerful king cannot demand more hours from the universe. And the truth is, you and I have the same time today as every legend who ever lived. The question is not whether you have time, but whether you are using it with purpose. Part 1. Why time is our most precious resource. Unlike money, possessions or status, time cannot be reclaimed once it slips away. You can rebuild wealth after a loss, but no power in the universe can give you back yesterday. This reality makes time the most unforgiving teacher and also the most precious treasure. Every single moment is a gift that will never repeat itself. Steve Jobs once said, "Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose." His words reveal the urgency of valuing the minutes we are given. Time is the currency of life, and every day you spend it, whether wisely or foolishly. Yet most people act as though their supply is endless, waiting for someday to begin living. But someday is not on the calendar. It is a myth that robs you of today. What makes time powerful is also what makes it dangerous. It is invisible while it slips through your hands. You rarely notice wasted hours until they pile into wasted years. Life is short, unpredictable, and fragile, yet too often we act as if we have forever. Think of the last year of your life. How much of it truly mattered? Did you spend it creating memories, building dreams, serving others? Or was it spent scrolling, waiting, hesitating? Each sunrise is life whispering, "Here is another chance." The tragedy is that many people keep waiting for tomorrow while today quietly disappears. If you want to understand wealth, do not just count your money, count how you spend your hours. Because in the end, your true fortune is the way you invest your time. Part 2. Common ways. We waste time. The greatest thief in your life is not failure or poverty, it is wasted time. Procrastination convinces you to wait for the perfect conditions, when in truth, perfection never arrives. Distractions pull your attention into endless scrolling, empty entertainment, and meaningless noise that leave you drained, but no better than before. Fear of failure paralyzes action, trapping you in endless cycles of what if instead of what now. Overplanning creates the illusion of progress while you remain stuck in the same place, designing a life on paper instead of living it in reality. Each of these habits is a slow poison killing your potential by minutes and hours. Part 3. Real-life stories about the urgency of time. History is filled with reminders that time waits for no one. Steve Jobs, after his cancer diagnosis, lived with urgency, knowing every day mattered. He pursued innovation relentlessly, creating products that reshaped the world because he understood that tomorrow was not guaranteed. Malala Yousafzai risked her life to fight for education, refusing to wait until it was safe because she knew hesitation could cost an entire generation of young girls their future. These stories show that greatness is not achieved by waiting, but by acting when the world tells you to stay still. Even ordinary people have achieved extraordinary things simply because they chose to act today, not someday. The student who studied 1 hour every night became a doctor. The writer who wrote 1 page daily eventually finished a book. The athlete who trained consistently became a champion. None of them had more time than you do. What separated them was the courage to use their minutes wisely. Time does not reward planners alone, it rewards doers. And if you hesitate too long, your dreams may not die from failure, but from neglect. Part 4. The cost of waiting for someday. Someday is the most dangerous word in your vocabulary.
Someday I'll write that book.
Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll live my dream. The truth is that someday is not real. It is an excuse that delays your destiny. Tomorrow is uncertain, and waiting for perfect conditions is nothing but fear disguised as wisdom. Every moment you delay, the clock ticks, and those opportunities will never return. Regret is the debt we pay when we wait too long. Think about this. Life will not slow down for your excuses. The seasons will keep changing, the world will keep moving, and your chances will quietly expire while you are busy saying someday. The cruel reality is that the best time to begin was yesterday, but the second best time is always today. Every day you hesitate, the dream becomes harder, not because it is impossible, but because you have less time to live it. Someday is a thief, and unless you defeat it with action, it will steal the very life you hope to live. Part 5. How to maximize your time. If time is the most valuable resource, then the greatest skill is learning to master it. Begin by identifying what truly matters, your high-impact tasks that move your life forward. Prioritize these over the meaningless noise that demands your attention but adds no value. Plan your day with intention, starting with the work that matters most, not the tasks that are easiest. Time blocking can help, creating fixed spaces for deep work, rest, and growth. By designing your day with purpose, you build momentum that carries forward into everything you do. Equally important is learning to guard your time against thieves. Limit distractions like social media, endless notifications, or conversations that drain energy without results. Refuse unnecessary meetings and commitments that do not align with your purpose. Remember, every yes to the unimportant is a no to your dreams. And above all, take action now. Even imperfect action is more valuable than endless planning. You do not need the perfect plan, you need consistent progress. Because the goal is not just to be busy, the goal is to be productive and intentional with your hours. Part 6. The compound effect of time. Small consistent actions compound into extraordinary results. Reading 30 minutes a day may feel small, but in a year, it equals more than 300 hours of wisdom. Saving just $5 a day may seem insignificant, but in a year, it becomes $1,800. Practicing a skill for 15 minutes daily may not feel like progress, but over time, it transforms you into a master. Time multiplies effort in ways money never can. The seeds you plant today become the forest you walk through tomorrow. This principle explains why successful people are not always the smartest or the richest. They are often the most consistent. They understand that time is a partner, not an enemy, if you use it wisely. Small actions repeated daily create unstoppable momentum. But the opposite is also true. Wasted time compounds into regret. Missed opportunities pile up, habits of laziness grow stronger, and before you know it, years have vanished with nothing to show. The compound effect of time is neutral. It will either work for you or against you, depending on how you spend it. Part 7. Reflection on life and time. Close your eyes and imagine you had only 5 years left.
What would you do differently?
Would you spend more time with loved ones, create more, serve more, love more? Or would you still waste hours scrolling, complaining, and waiting for someday? Life is not endless, and every breath is a reminder of your mortality. The question is not how long you live, but how fully you live within the time you have. Ask yourself honestly, how much of your time is spent on what truly matters? Are you building the life you want, or are you drifting along, letting life happen to you? Time is finite and life is fragile. Every tick of the clock is either an opportunity slipping away or a step toward your destiny. Do not live in autopilot, assuming tomorrow will always come, because one day, tomorrow will not. The urgency of life is not meant to scare you. It is meant to awaken you. Part 8. Call to action. 20 lines. Do not count the hours, make the hours count. Your time is the one resource you cannot afford to waste. Start today.
Start now, because waiting has already stolen too much from you. Pick one.
Meaningful action and dedicate yourself fully to it. Stop waiting for permission, the world.
We'll never hand it to you. Stop waiting for perfect.
Conditions, they do not exist. The perfect time is not tomorrow. It is not next week. It is now. Your dreams will not wait. Your future will not pause. And your clock will not stop. Respect your time the way you would respect gold. Guard it, protect it, and invest it into what truly matters. Every second wasted is life surrendered to nothingness. Every second invested is a seed planted for your destiny. When you master your minutes, you master your life. When you choose action, you choose growth. When you choose focus, you choose freedom. This is your wake-up call. Life is not a rehearsal. It is happening now, so take this day, this hour, this very moment, and give it everything you have. If this message spoke to you, hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more powerful reminders to keep you moving forward every day. And share this with someone who needs to remember. Their time is priceless too.